What it is, guys, it's your Dino. We're back at it again with another review, so let's just get straight into it. This one is for the brand new game that came out on the 25th of May 2021. It's Biomutant. This game was developed by Experiment 101, published by THQ Nordic, is available on the PS4, the Xbox One, PS5, Series X and S, and Microsoft Windows. And it uses the Unreal Engine 4. It's a single-player action roleplay game. And if you haven't subscribed already, guys, greatly appreciate if you'd hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you'll be notified when we go live and post new videos. It's greatly appreciated. And if you do want to give me your opinion on the game, if you've already played it, drop it in the comments, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'm always active in there, responding to you guys. And if you do have any games that you want me to review and check out, post them down there as well. And I will definitely give it a go and check them out as quickly as possible. Anyway, let's get into the review and talk about this game. This game has had a terrible start to life. It was first announced back in 2017 and was shown off with a little trailer. That trailer is actually part of the in-game footage you just saw there. It's part of the cutscene. And then it went quiet for a very long time. And it went through what people would call development hell. It just took a long time to release. And now that it's finally released, the developers have had a poor reception of their game, and I don't feel like it's well founded. This game is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. I've got probably about 20-30 hours into it, and that's just doing the side quests. There are so many side quests to do, and yeah, it may feel like you go here, collect that, do this, do that, and you do that a lot, but I feel like that's what most action adventure RPG games make you do. You get it in The Witcher 3. You get it in pretty much every single one out there. You can't really diversify that mold and complain that this game does it when all the other ones do it too. So the reviews that have slugged this game off for that kind of feel like you just had it in such a high expectation and it could never meet that expectation that you had. The gameplay is great, it's smooth, it does a great job. I will say that there are some problems, in my opinion, with the battle mechanics, how the enemies don't flinch when you hit them and they can just blast through your attack and hit you anyway. That is, in my opinion, a little bit of an issue. But once I got used to it, it's absolutely fine. I have fun with the game, and that's the main point of any game, to entertain us. And this game does that in spades. I'm loving the character designs. I'm loving the world. I will say that the narrator character in this game, whilst he annoys me, he does come up with some funny things. So you've got to take that with a pinch of salt. It does use one voice actor to narrate the entire game for you. There is actually no multiple voice actors from what I can tell, because they use like Animal Crossing kind of ways of voice acting, because the characters don't actually say words, they just speak in the little animalese that they have. So I would say that whilst it uses one type of voice actor that narrates the whole thing, I feel like that's a very good plot device, but personally I find it annoying. I'd rather have no narration than have narration where it's the same thing over and over again. That's just a personal preference. But overall, the game is solid AF. They have not had a single bug when I've been playing it. The game hasn't crashed. And I've streamed this on Twitch. If you want to check me out over there, you can do. The link will be in the description. It's a great game. I can't fault it. The crafting system, the character design, it's all great. I mean, sure, when they first announced it, how you could mutate your character in all these different ways and it would physically change the character, and it hasn't done that now. I mean, they got to change their expectations and they had to scale it back a bit. That's understandable. You can't promise the moon and deliver and then expect people to not have a problem with it. But I feel like even though they haven't been able to do it to the level that they wanted to, they've done a very good job of it. You can actually go and customize your character at any point in the game using the system that they have, which is the leveling up system. You can level up strength, agility, intelligence, your mutations. You can make yourself less affected by fire, cold, radiation, and biomutation. And then you can find these places throughout the game where you can upgrade your character and remutate them so you can change their shape and their form. And I think that's a very good way of meeting the player halfway in the middle, so you can still go and mutate yourself if you go to these specific places and use a biomutant point where you can biomutate your character and change up how he looks. You can make him muscular or give him a big head because he's a brainiac. That's the great thing about it. I feel that that system is the middle ground that they met us at with this game, and I do like it. I think that they've done a good job. The combat system is fun. I'm showing off a lot of that because I feel like that is a key point to this game. The fighting system that they've created is very good. And I've had a lot of people comment about the fact that there is no lock-on targeting system. I'm sorry, but this game doesn't need that. It's very intuitive. As you can see, when your cursor moves over to someone, it will automatically lock onto them and it will target them. So it doesn't need a consistent lock-on button because they've created a system for that. So you can just do a shooting and just make sure you keep your target on them. It's that simple. And I play one-handed a lot because of my tics. And I take a long time to edit these videos so you guys can get just the facts, no tics. And a lot of people tell me I shouldn't do that, but I like to give you guys the best quality video that I can give, and I feel that sometimes my tics would literally take away from that fact because I'm trying to give information, and shouting beans at you guys or swearing would kind of detract from that. So I try and edit my videos to be just the information. So in response to the lack of auto targeting that the game has, or a lock-on targeting system, I don't really feel it needs it. And I know some people will complain and say that it does, but I think that that's just them expecting everything to be handed to them. I feel that this game has done an amazing job with everything that it has offered. I feel that the world is massive. There is a lot of depth to it. You can run across this map and enter into all these different biomes, and you'll have to use different modes of transportation. You can use your creatures, you can use your mechs, you can use the little fly creature that I discovered later on in the game. There's so much you can do with this game, and I feel that whilst there is people that don't like it, you can't make everyone happy. And as a variety gamer, this game honestly hits so many boxes for me. It's got an expansive world, it's got an engrossing story. I do like the character design. I do feel very connected to my character, and I am very invested in how they're developing and stuff like that. I feel that the characters that they've created that you interact with are fleshed out, given the system that they've created where it does flashbacks. And I do feel that the game doesn't hold your hand and basically guide you through it, that there is a level of you have to work at this, and I feel like that is evident in the higher difficulties. You could play this game on easy and just blast through it very easily, but if you're going through it at a challenge like I'm playing it through on hard. The game does have a difficulty scaling, and it does give you a challenge. I feel that the way that they've incorporated the different biomes by giving you the suits that you have to collect is good. I have one gripe with them. The environmental suits that you have to wear cannot be modified. You can't throw on added protection, which is very frustrating when you're playing on hard, because they can hit like a southbound freight train and it really does hurt. So that is one thing to take into account. If you do play it on hard, bear in mind that when you're in the certain areas where you need to wear your little biohazard suit or your fire protection suit, you are going to be very vulnerable to attack. So keep to ranged attack and you should be fine. And in closing to that, I feel that the level of customization to the weapons is amazing. kind of showing off my Final Fantasy nerdness with my character. My community love that. My character wields a two-handed sword and is inspired by Cloud's Buster sword. Can't help myself. I'm a big nerd, and the gunplay and the weapon play is amazing. The customization is very good. I do like the way that they've approached it. It's a very cool approach, giving you mod slots and allowing you to create your own weapons, doing different tools and stuff like that. You can randomize your weapons. I feel like they've also created different styles of gameplay with the clan-based items that are available based on the different clans that you work with or overthrow. So overall, I would give this game a solid 9 out of 10. It hits all the marks for gameplay, customizability. It keeps you engrossed, it keeps you invested, and I definitely recommend picking it up. I feel like it is definitely worth a pickup, and I would definitely say if you're tight on cash, wait for it to be on sale, pick it up on one of those sites where you can get it cheap, but it's definitely worth a play. So as always, guys, greatly appreciate you watching the video. Thank you for being here. Comment in the descriptions what you thought of the video and what you think of the game. If you've played it, let me know what you think and how you're doing, what your play style is. And as always, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, be safe, and be well. Take care, guys. Bye.